Hello everyone, I'm Greg Friese, EMS1.com columnist, author of the Everyday EMS Tips column, which you can also find at everydayemstips.com. This is a short video for Fire and EMS Health, Safety, and Survival Week, which is going on right now, the third week of June. And safety is a complex topic, but it's also one of our most simple considerations. And I have 3 tips to share with you tonight. My first tip is called Don't Rush In. There's many opportunities when we arrive on a scene, and it's better if we take it slow, if we swagger. That's what I teach my students to do. You give them a bunch of information about how to do patient assessment, and you finally set them loose to run some drills, and oftentimes they want to run or rush in. And I say, whoa, hold on. Think like you're on TV. Swagger in. Look confident. Swagger is both something you do physically, but it's also your chance to look up, down, all around for hazards as you enter a scene. So that's our first tip for Fire, EMS, Safety, Survival, and Health Week. Don't rush in. Second tip is understand the difference between perceived risk and actual risk. And the best example of this is driving. We drive all the time, right? So we think that driving has very little risk, when in actuality the risk of driving is very high. I figure that the rate I'm going on, I'm on a car accident every 8 years in my life. I think that's about similar to what other people experience. And the big problem with driving is since we do it all the time, we don't perceive it to be dangerous, but in actuality it is. And there's probably a lot of other things where we take safety precautions that, there's a good chance that the actual risk is much different than that of what we perceive. So as you go about your day-to-day operations, make sure you understand the difference between perceived risk and actual risk. And then my final tip is to do the important things. I used to have a paramedic job where I did standby at Major League Baseball games. It was awesome, right? We'd sit up right by the fence by left field, looking out onto the field. It was great. And then if we got a call somewhere in the stadium, we'd take a golf cart with all our supplies. Well, one night, it was a beautiful evening, and then thunderstorms rolled in, and it's pouring rain, cats and dogs, and it's the end of the game. My partner's getting ready to go, and he rode a motorcycle to the game. Well, a lot of people ride motorcycles, right? No helmet. This guy wears no helmet, but he's taking time to put on his raincoat and his rain pants, which he always carries on his motorcycle. And I asked him, is this ironic to you at all that you're protecting your body from the rain, but you're not protecting your head from the pavement? Safety for us as emergency responders has to do with both operations and when we're at work and when we're in training, but also outside of work. And I think it's really important that we always do the important things. Helmets, seat belts, physical fitness, mental fitness, eating well, take good care of yourself. Do the important things this week during Fire and EMS Health, Safety, and Survival Week. Thanks. This has been Greg Friese, EMS1.com columnist and author of Everyday EMS Tips.